Hey guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Dune movie was good. It was amazing. Amazing story, amazing everything. Yes, it did have some Game of Thrones vibes in it, and sand. There's a lot of sand in it. The sandworms were pretty cool. I kind of like the sandworms. They're vicious, but this story is really amazing. Good cast too. So we're going to talk about the first one, then the second one I want to see in it in more things. So the new sci-fi movie Dune got off to a good start in the U.S. box office, 40 million at the box office over its first weekend. It did good. I'm not saying this movie's trash. I like it. I like it. Yes, it did start out kind of slow. Then it picked on in the movie. So basically, this main universe, and everybody wants to get this empire, wants to get this spice, and Oscar, his house wants to get the spice and make it like a good thing to use, to share the natives and on the sand, because you have native people make suits and they had good technology, but the Empire wants to use it for evil, to wipe out every house and the rebels in the planet. So the spice is a big resource and it's a powerful thing. Good, people can use it good or bad, basically. If you have more spice, oh god, you're the top dog in the top house in the planet. So I'm gonna break down the characters to you. Paul, he's Lady Jessica's son is Paul. So Paul is Oscar's son. They're in a different house. I forgot the house's name. It's a long movie. It's a really long movie, and it's a lot to remember. So their house is pretty good. They're the good guys. And Batista and the Empire are bad guys. So, okay. So, Batista and the Empire invade Lady Jessica's and Paul's house, like their planet, like their base and stuff, and start killing their people. The Empire started killing their people to get the spice, to get the technology, to rule the universe. That's the Empire gonna do. And Duncan, he is like kind of like a, I don't know his character that much. He works with Lady Jessica and Paul, and he serves with Isaac. Isaac's the king of their house. So Duncan's good. He's a good character. So it's a lot to remember in this movie. I saw it. I like it. Good story. And stuff. So my thing is, the movie started out really slow. God, it was cool. It's some good parts. Like Paul, he has visions. He sees Zen's character, Chain. She's in it. She's like the Sand people, and kind of like a Star Wars vibe, but with humans. You know what I mean? But I don't know about the Sand people are not like humans. They're like different people that have blue eyes and have good technology. They have this one suit you sweat, but the sweat drains down your body, and the mask you can drink water in it. That's pretty cool. You know, that's the Sand people for you. Yeah, the main goal, the Empire, Batista's people. They want the spice. They want to rule the universe with the spice. If they have more spice, they're going to use it for evil. They're going to wipe out the Sand people, Zen's people, and the house of Lady Jessica's and Paul's house. They're going to wipe that out. Duncan's one of my favorite characters. I hope we see a lot of Duncan in the second one. We will. Guys, I hope the second one has a lot of action in it, and I hope the second one has explained why the Empire wants this spice. My thing is because they want to rule the universe. Obvious. You know, typical sci-fi space movie. You know what I mean? I like it. I like this kind of movies. It has a little of Game of Thrones in it with sand in it. It has a lot of Lord of the Rings vibes in it with sand in it. They have witches. Witches can do spells. Basically, it's kind of like a evil times with in space, basically, and stuff. You know, it's kind of like a Destiny game. You know, Destiny. If you guys play the game Destiny, it's kind of like that. You know. But overall, I'm not crapping this movie. I'm not. This movie's good. It's good. But in part 2, I want a better explaining why is this stuff happening. You know, it's a 2-hour movie. It's a long movie. Remember, I watched it, and some things I remember, some things I didn't remember. Okay. There's some parts of cool action scenes. I like the actions. I love the action in it. I love the story. Like, oh yeah, I do love the story. One of my favorite sci-fi movies right now. Yeah, this could be a new Star Wars for this new generation. Yeah, it could. But I'm not saying this is better than Star Wars. We only see one movie of it. If part 2 comes out next year, not next year, October 2023, they say it's going to come out, and this movie, part 2, is better than part 1. Yes, it's better than Star Wars. Okay, it's better than Star Wars. You know, I'm not. Star Wars is still one of the greatest franchise, but this is kind of like the new generation these days. These kids, it's like the Star Wars. If the movie part 2 does bad, it's not better than the first one. Well, it's not better than Star Wars. No, absolutely, it's not better than Star Wars. Star Wars is they own space franchises ever. They own Star Trek. Star Trek's not even a good franchise. I don't like Star Trek. This movie Dune could be possible to beat Star Wars franchise if the second one does good. If the second one doesn't do good in the first one, no, Star Wars wins. You know, but I like it. If you guys like this kind of stuff, watch it. If you guys don't watch it, because there's a lot of things you have to understand in this movie. You have to get a lot of details. It's too much and it's confusing, but it's a good movie. You know, I can't wait for part 2 to come out. Like, honestly, I can't wait for part 2 to come out, people. So, yeah, good cast, too. I like Batista. He's part of the Empire. Good villain. Do I want to see more action scenes? Yeah, actually, I do. Okay? I do kind of get the story. I thought Paul and Lady Jessica and Isaac were bad, but I was wrong. They're good people. They're good. I'm not going to too much spoilers in the movie. And Batista and the Empire are bad. Of course. Okay. They're going to have a battle. They're going to have a feud. And the Sand people, Zen, her people are good. They're working with Lady Jessica and Tim in their house. They're good. They're like allies to fight the Empire. You know. But this movie is good. It's not great, but it's good. I want part 2 to be better in this. I want part 2 to be great, and then the first one. I want more action scenes. I want to get to the action only, then a little bit of story, and that's it. Or we can have both. We can have the story, a lot of story, a little bit, the beginning, then a lot of action, and towards the end of the movie. And that would be great. I'm going to see a lot of action in Dune 2, period. That'd be great. Oh God, imagine big battle scene with the Sand People against the Empire. Perfect. Start out, because the ending of Dune, the first one, the Lady Jessica and Tim are going back to the Sand People's village, and the Empire probably gonna knew about it. They're gonna try to attack, try to get Lady Jessica and Tim. because they just can know the spice is, because the Empire wants the spice, because the spice has good technology in it. That's the main goal of this movie. And part 2, they want the spice. Spice is like the research in this universe. You know what I mean? Like Star Wars, we have the Jedi, we have we have the Jedi in Star Wars, you know what I mean? But this is about the spice, and it's direct the research. I mean, not research, the product, like they want it like bad for use it good or bad, because the Empire wants to use it bad, and the Sand people want to make good technology and make it good. So yeah, I do want to see the sandworms come back, because I like the sandworms. Man, I'm gonna tell you about the sandworms, man. They were vicious. One scene of dude, they're trying to get the spice, but the spice carrier was broke down, and the sandworm was coming towards the carrier of the spice. That scene was pretty cool. I kind of like that scene. The other scene I like is the Empire attacks Lady Jessica's and Tam's house. That was a cool scene. I'm not telling who dies in that scene. I'm not going to spoil it, because I don't spoil movies. But overall, this movie is great. It was great. It's great. It has the potential to be the next Star Wars in this generation. It could be. It could be better than Star Wars. If Part 2 does better, has a lot of action in it, more than the first one, absolutely. Guys, make sure to leave me a comment. Did you guys like Dune? Hey, I can hear you guys' different opinions, but overall, that's you guys' choice. And guys, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that sub button, make sure to hit that bell button, and deuces. See you in the next video.